The Headless Hunter of Manistee, the Richard Collins Case, January 2000. January 2000 in northern Michigan's Manistee National Forest. Based on eyewitness accounts, local news archives, and cryptid investigation reports, as of November 30, 2025, 47-year-old Richard Collins, a veteran hunter from the Grand Rapids area, was found decapitated in the snow after a solo coyote hunt. The case remains officially unsolved and classified as an animal attack, but details like the lack of tracks and the precise nature of the wounds have fueled Dogman/werewolf folklore in the region. It's one of the most chilling unknown predator stories in Michigan's Upper Peninsula history, often tied to the Michigan Dogman legend, a bipedal, wolf-like creature sighted since the 1880s. What happened, based on official reports and witness statements, date and location: January 15, 2000, in a remote section of Manistee National Forest near Brethren, Michigan, Mason County, northern Lower Peninsula. Collins was hunting coyotes on public land about 10 miles from Lake Michigan, in dense pine hardwood forest with heavy snow cover, 18 inches that weekend. The hunt, Collins, an experienced outdoorsman and retired auto worker, left his cabin at 4 a.m. for a pre-dawn hunt. He was armed with a .243 Winchester rifle, wearing standard camo gear, and had a radio for check-ins. His wife reported him missing when he didn't return by noon. Discovery, a search party, led by Mason County Sheriff's deputies and Michigan DNR Rangers, found his body around 3 p.m. that day, about 1.2 miles from his truck. Collins was headless, severed cleanly at the neck with no blood spray, suggesting death occurred elsewhere or immediately. The body was dragged 50 yards through the snow, with his rifle nearby, unfired, stock cracked as if used as a club. No head was ever recovered. Attack details: wounds, massive claw-like gashes across the chest and arms, 4 to 6 inches deep, spaced 8 inches apart, consistent with a large canine swipe. Throat partially torn before decapitation. No bite marks on the torso, but the neck wound was surgical, like a powerful bite from jaws wider than a wolf's. Tracks: deputies found 2 sets of large bipedal prints, 16 to 18 inches long, human-like but with claw tips, circling the site, then vanishing into unbroken snow toward the Manistee River. No paw prints from known animals, wolves, bears, or dogs. The tracks showed the creature stood upright at times, with strides up to 7 feet. Seen anomalies: Collins' radio was smashed, and his backpack was ripped open with contents scattered, but untouched. A single deep growl was heard by searchers near the body, described as not animal, more like a man roaring through a wolf's throat. Official investigation and theories: cause of death, ruled animal mauling, by the county coroner, Dr. Elaine Bezinin, per 2000 reports. No toxicology: Collins was sober. No human foul play suspected, no weapon found, no motive. Sheriff's report: Mason County Sheriff John O'Brien called it a tragic wildlife encounter, attributing it to a large predator, possibly a black bear out of hibernation due to warm spells. However, bears don't decapitate cleanly or leave bipedal tracks, and none were in the area that month, DNR confirmed. Witness corroboration: Collins' wife Linda heard a scream like a man being eaten alive around 7 a.m. via radio static before it cut out. 2 loggers 2 miles away reported seeing 2 tall, dark figures walking upright through the trees at dawn, one carrying something heavy, possibly the head. A DNR ranger on the search team claimed, off-record per local forums, the growls matched 1990s Dogman sightings in the Huron-Manistee National Forests. Cryptid connection, Dogman/werewolf lore. This case fits Michigan's Dogman legend, popularized by 1887 newspaper reports of a half-man, half-beast near Wexford County. Modern sightings, via BFRO and Michigan Dogman reports, describe 7 to 8 feet bipedal wolf creatures with red eyes, often during full moons or winter hunts. The Manistee incident is cited in cryptid books like The Beast of Bray Road, Linda Godfrey, 2003, as a classic decapitation attack, linking it to similar 1990s cases where hunters lost limbs or heads to upright canines. No photos exist pre-smartphone era, but sketches from witnesses show a shaggy, black-furred figure with elongated arms. Aftermath and legacy media coverage. Local papers, Manistee News Advocate, January 16 to 20, 2000, focused on the tragic hunt gone wrong, but cryptid sites amplified it. No trial or arrests. Unresolved, the head was never found, and tracks led to a frozen river, possible escape route. Collins' family sued the DNR for failure to warn about dangerous wildlife, settled out of court in 2002. Current status: the site is marked with a private memorial, but locals avoid it in winter. What is really out there? The truth is within the shadows.